Hi, my name is Bridget Norton and I'm a young professional. I've lived out of home now for 3 years.
Canberra, the heart of the nation. 24-year-old Bree has lived here her whole life. She's recently moved back to the family home.
I moved back home to save money. I think I was living comfortably, but it's harder to save money and to pay off debt when you're paying $230 a week in rent.
Rent, bond and bills, the standard costs associated with independence. But one of the biggest tasks when setting up home is finding furniture.
I don't think you need to buy new furniture when you move out. I think you can find other ways, especially if you're a student. I think there's websites like Gumtree and that sort of thing that you can look on, and the classifieds and that sort of stuff. There's furniture going for free all the time, and if they're not going for free, then they might just want $50 for it or something like that.
Last week, the annual Better Life Index was released by the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development. It showed that 94% of Australians feel that they could rely on someone in a time of need.
So I was really lucky in that I was able to get most of my furniture from my mum and my stepdad. Coming back from overseas, I had no money. I was already in debt. And then to get in further debt with new furniture just didn't seem, like a good idea for me. So I was really lucky.
Bree plans to move into a new house with her younger sisters Lynn and Tess. By doing so, she'll be paying less rent than she was at her previous address.
I'm actually moving in with my sisters and they have their furniture as well. So some of their furniture is much nicer than the furniture that I've got.
Having a background in design and architecture, I knew that I'd want to be living in a much nicer atmosphere when I was at home. So I decided to start collecting things for the house when I was younger, so it wasn't such a stress when I did move out.
It's a few weeks since we last saw Bree and Tess. They've now moved into a townhouse in Canberra's south.
So since last time I moved in 2 weeks ago, this is my new house in Lyons. It's taken us 2 weeks to unpack and to get everything organised.
Combining the best items of furniture from all previous households was hard work, and the girls once again relied on others to help out.
All our boyfriends helped, our family helped. Moving house is a huge, huge ordeal. And I think, you always underestimate how much manpower you actually need.
Someone who is no stranger to helping others is retiree John Munro. Once a public servant, John now restores furniture.
And these chairs have got a lot of history. There's a lot of people that have sat on this chair, and it's lovely to know some of the stories around the dinner table of where they've sat and what they've said. So, you want to try and keep them as good as you can and pass them on to someone else.
He was given this chair from the owner of the local tip.
Well, to send it back to an op shop and hopefully someone will need a chair. And
in the big move, sadly one of the girls' dining chairs was damaged. Today Bree has ventured out into the rain to find a replacement. The Salvo's shop sells second-hand furniture. It also happens to be the shop where John donated the restored chair. It has now found a new home with the girls in Lyons. Bree is thankful for the kindness of family and friends.
If I hadn't have been given that furniture though, we would have been sitting on the floor. I wouldn't have been able to afford it, there's no way.
Bridget Munro, Flying the Coop.